kindergarten teacher kidnapped 16 children and live-streamed the entire ordeal online. In order to force the Prime Minister to speak with her, she uploaded photos of the children along with 2 other hostages, letting the public vote on which one should be killed first. She even called into a national news program, demanding they report the results of the vote. The host was convinced no one would play along with her cruelty, but to her shock, the public's enthusiasm for voting was overwhelming. One man, seeing he had received the most votes, suddenly broke free from his ropes. He grabbed Maria by the throat in a desperate struggle. During the fight for the gun, a shot went off, striking his foot. Maria seized the bloody scene to frighten everyone into silence. Worried about the children's safety, the Prime Minister insisted on coming to the scene. Justin, the official in charge, immediately reported that Maria had once been assaulted. The bodyguards didn't trust her and refused to let the Prime Minister step out of the car. To prove she meant no harm, Maria released the administrator, and at her side stood the boy everyone thought had been killed. It turned out everything had been Maria's plan. She had tricked the boy into playing along by saying it was a game. She hadn't killed anyone, nor was she as monstrous as the world believed. The Prime Minister grew convinced that Maria had her own reasons and entered the kindergarten with Justin by his side. Maria had already set up her equipment for a live broadcast with the Prime Minister. Their conversation would be seen by the entire country. Everyone held their breath, waiting to hear what would be said. But instead, Maria simply turned her computer screen and had the Prime Minister authorize a transfer. The 50 million she received was immediately donated to victims of sexual assault. And what Maria planned to do next was even more important. Only then did everyone realize that Maria had risked everything, even breaking the law, to give a voice to women across the country. Victims are ignored and forgotten, but the trauma they carry never heals. As a woman herself, the Prime Minister knew how hard life was for women in this country. Yet on her own, she had no power to change the law. All she could do was promise Maria that she would hunt down the man who had attacked her. The attacker had been the newly assigned school bus driver. Maria had recognized him a week earlier. She couldn't bear the thought of such a monster driving the bus and endangering the children. She refused to let her tragedy be repeated.